Hey guys, welcome to another stream. I really didn't think I was going to make an extra stream, and then Zibo surprised us with the update for the 700 and the 900. And I thought, let me just come and show you guys how that works, and then I might as well fly another leg with Cody. Just go do another flight, and we'll use the 700 because I've been dying to fly the 700 again for a while now. So welcome, and let's see what we can do. Right, so this is my 700. Let me explain, just settle all the loading because I see it's carrying a bit of a load today. I don't know why it's stuttering in the beginning like this, then it goes all smooth again. Anyway, there you go, 700. And if we go look at the actual tablet, you will see it's now on the same level as the actual Zibo mod. So internally speaking and system wise, you can also see it's still got the 800 mentioned there in the left corner. But it's now exactly the same internals as the 800. So if you look in the notes below the video, just as a matter of interest, and before we start the actual flight, I just want to quickly talk to you about getting it. If you go to the ordinary Zibo Google Drive, you will find the full 700 package is listed there. And then also in the notes below this video, you will have to download the original full package of the 900 from the Threshold forum and then go back to the Zibo Google Drive and get the fixes to get the 900 on par as well. So let me just quickly show you that. Where is my browser? Display capture. Right, so this is the Zibo mod Google Drive, and if you look at this file that's highlighted, that is your 700U, the one that we are going to fly now, and it's on par 3.37.6, exactly on the same level as the normal Zibo mod 800, and it's a separate install, guys. Please don't go and mix it with the 800. All you do is just extract it into the folder right next to your Zibo mod. I'll quickly show you that as well, the way I do it. So there is my Zibo folder. I made in the aircraft folder. I made a Zibo folder, and when we go into Zibo, you've got the 7, the 800, and the 900 as separate installations. Those two files are just my backups. I still need to make a backup of the 700. It's too fresh. My liveries goes in there, and my X camera presets just for backup purposes. So again, it's a complete separate install. Don't mix it now with the 800. So you just take that one, extract it where you need it, and there's your 700. Then what you need to do is you need to go follow the link below the video, and then you'll get to the Threshold forum. It's going to ask you to wait 60 seconds if you go to the Threshold forum directly, but if you use my link, it's this one. It takes you directly to the Google Drive download. If you click on download, it will either give it to you or it will complain that you've used up the quota, or Google has used up the quota, or whatever. All you need to do then is I think it's somewhere here should be an extra icon. I don't see it right now. I don't know if it's going to be triggered when the quota is used up, but basically somewhere there should be a extra icon that allows you to put it into your own Google Drive, just like the 800 one, to bypass the quota. So any which way you look at it, this is the link. So even if you have to wait, you're gonna have to come back here, but usually there's that extra icon, and you just merge it into your own Google Drive. Make sure you've got space and clean out your trash so that you have space to actually take it. So that's how you get the 900. This will be the base, and then when you go back to the Zibo Google Drive in the ultimate folder, you will get the updates. So you don't need number 5, you just load number 6. It works the same as any other Zibo. You take the latest one and you overwrite the original file, update it like the Zibo, and there you have it. All of a sudden you have a 700, 800 and a 900 based on the Zibo systems, and I wish you guys all the best of luck to fly these ones. So I'm going to get the 700 going, and we're going to fly on VATSIM. If any of you want to join us, you're welcome. We're at Las Vegas. You can just come and join next to us, and let's enjoy it. I'm waiting for Cody. I see he stepped away. So I'm going to start prepping. When he comes, we're going to take off and get going. As a matter of interest, I have requested, but I have not received the specs to set up a PFPX profile or a SimBrief profile for the 700 and the 900 yet. I don't know what the hold up is, but we have to wait. In the interim, I'm just using the default whatever profile is available. So it's not 100% accurate, but at least it gives you the ability to fly. So guys, just bear that in mind as well. Right, let's quickly start loading fuel. 5.1. And our payload is 13.2. So the 700 is a bit smaller. It's like your A319, if we can compare it that way. Then you have the 800, the A320, and then you have the 900 being the A321, if you guys understand the Airbus terminology. 13.2. So this is a nice little pocket rocket. You can use it for shorter runways and different operational requirements.
I am here. I had to step away for a couple of seconds. Sorry.
Oh, no worries.
I
No
will be
worries.
right back.
Sure. Cody, I'm gonna continue configuring the site, okay, so we don't waste time. Why are you not opening the cargo doors? Control panel and stairway 1 can go. We don't need them. Okay, so in the new models, being on par with the normal Zibo, you'll see the fuel truck is there. All the other goodies, the de-icing, the air starter, everything is there as usual, as expected with the 800 now. You obviously have to reduce the weight. Right.
Good day all. Miko,
Hey.
you don't mind me butting in, can I ask a question about that ground hub?
Yeah, go for it. Go for it. I'll tell you when I can't answer, so just feel free.
I noticed you've got 2 fuel trucks. Are you able to individually
Yes.
hide the
Yes.
fuel truck side?
The problem with this set being ground handling from Jar Design is it includes the fuel truck, right? It's obviously just cosmetic, whereas this one that Yeri made for us is obviously now the one that comes with a man and actually interacts with the Zibo. Now, what happened was up until tonight, my time, speaking about tonight, there was no fuel truck, so there was never a need to edit the set. What I need to go is I need to go and remove the fuel truck from the 700 set and then republish it so that you guys can get a non-duplicate fuel truck.
That's what I said, it is an
Yes.
option to
Yeah,
remove it in the
but
ground
it's
handling.
it's in the program, so I need to go and reprogram it. I need to physically go and remove it from the whole system.
Yeah, no, that's fair enough.
Yeah, so I'll do that when I've got time, trying, because that's, I mean, It can be a 5 minute job, but it can be a freaking 2 hour job depending on what breaks and what doesn't in the interim. So, uh, where was I? Oh yes, lights. Something went wrong there. Like that. I hope it's that one. Reset. Okay. Why is it faulting on the IRS? That's why. Stupid. Don't know how I missed that.
The little alarm.
Oh,
that,
is
in
that what you were talking about? Listen, guys. Okay, let me just explain quickly something. My sound is tuned to a level where I can't really hear it because I'm also trying to speak softly. Everybody's asleep in the house already, so I don't want to put the sound too hard, too loud, and then my wife will start screaming at me. So forgive me for that. But yes, thank you, George. If you told me niet praten, I would have figured it out earlier. I thought you were talking about the loading or something. I couldn't hear it.
Praten.
Yeah, niet praten. My Dutch friend.
We have a dialect word in the north of England. Don't prate about something.
Okay. Yeah. Now I figured it out eventually. I mean, you guys scream loud enough, but my volume is turned down, so I didn't hear it.
Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that.
No worries. It's W810. I'm obviously feeling guilty for keeping you waiting, so I'm doing my best to try and beat you now at setting up.
Oh, I'm already set up.
Oh, oh, okay.
It's okay. Oh man, don't worry about it. You're not set up. We're all good, dude. I've
Okay.
just added enough fuel to keep my speed.
Excellent. Right, what do we have? Lucky. Level. And we said we're gonna take 27, right? Oh, okay.
6 right and 2-7.
Yeah, I'm gonna take Arnav Z there. Ish, which one would that now be? Let's quickly. Ooh, I never even did my setup in Navigraph. Yeah, guys. I need a red light in the evenings when I can't speak too loudly and don't, can't put the volume up. Sorry about that. Gee whiz. I need an FO. That's also true. But that's why you guys are there. You guys are my FOs. You must just shout, just type it out and tell me. Let's quickly get Navigraph sorted here.
Did you hear that?
What?
Oh, please tell me you guys heard that. Some guy broadcasts over Unicom like he's the captain speaking to his passengers.
Oh, no, I didn't
And
hear that.
I chirp up on there after he stops, and I'm like, you're on Unicom there, boss man. He's like, oops.
No, we didn't. I did not connect yet.
Ah, dang it.
Right, so that's where we at. That's fine. Come on. So, what was he asking? Simon or Lindy? See if I can actually see anything like that. Oh, Lindy. There you go. There's the answer. Helps when you set up your story beforehand. Wow, that can't be any better. That's like perfect. That is so beautiful. What is our altimeter in this place? Let's see. 5983. 983. Alright, let's see. What's my load supposed to be? Are we ready?
Does the PA function in the Zibo work?
You can press it, but it only makes ding dong. It doesn't do anything. In other words, there's nothing that comes after that. Once it's done, it's done. Don't set
Mine doesn't even bing bong.
Let's just put my volume up and let's have a look. See. No, mine does.
On your radio stack?
No, on the overhead.
Oh, well, yeah, the attendance button.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I agrees. Awesome, George. Awesome. 6. What is this supposed to be? This is a good guesstimate. 13 and TO2. What we want to climb. So at that 5.
Are you flying an American plane in America?
I made it into an American plane, but this is very much a South African plane. The only difference is I've now changed to inches instead of hectopascal, that's all.
I was not only that, but centigrade and Fahrenheit as well.
No, I'm not going to go and fiddle with that, to hell with that. I'm not using pounds and Fahrenheit and all these things. I don't know that from a bar of soap.
Well, aviation industry in the U.S., They still use Celsius, and I'm not sure about the weight, but I know they use Celsius in the aircraft.
I didn't realise that. Thank you.
Awesome. Yeah, that's good to know.
Nice.
What next? What next? What next? Then we need to put on the seat belts. Check the wipers, ignition. Oh, I still haven't connected. Gee whiz. Hold on. Hold on.
Just as a reminder, we cannot leave again until all carrying items are properly put away. All overhead bins are closed and all passengers are seated.
Alright, I am connected now. Right, there's somebody. There's some more people. Gee whiz, I'm sitting here all alone again. Anyway, doesn't matter. I is here. Right. Trim air. 280. And what's our landing altitude? I'm not saying anything. I'm just keeping quiet. What's the altitude? 17, so we can stay at 0. Right, let's start this APU. Okay, I'm starting my APU.
Ah. Okay, cool.
Closing doors. And telling these people to leave us alone now. My emojis died. I cannot even give you a reply with emojis. It's just dead. And the Streamlabs OBS people says it's YouTube, and YouTube just doesn't respond on any help. So I'm stuck. You're the only people that can use emojis. I wonder if I go to YouTube itself. Maybe it works there. Hold on. Oh, it does. Look at this. So I have to go to YouTube to send emojis. Damn it. But Slobs is just not working. There we go. Now I know. Alright, GPU can come off. Better push back. Let's...
Ground to cockpit. Please show me where you want to go.
I think somewhere over there will be good.
Ground to cockpit. Tow is driving up.
Thank you so much. Right, what's next? APU is on. Hydraulics can come on. Let's get our cabin pressurized. Fuel pumps. Beacon. Okay, wind's calm, only 4 knots. Okay, MC.
Prepare for departure, ground check and all call, thank you.
So what is
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect.
Las Vegas traffic, Frontier 2086, taking 1 right for departure, Las Vegas traffic.
that's loud. Right. Okay. The Zibo also had the issue earlier. The 738. My RTO doesn't want to set for some reason. It just doesn't. There it sets now. It was waiting for something or doing something that I had to set my RTO before I started taxiing. Fortunately, this one's taken now, so we're good.
Okay, and I'm starting to push.
Tow connected and bypassed and in survey. Release parking brake.
Niet praat and I have a headphone for the voice. So everything that you hear in terms of voice comes through my headphones, except now better pushback. But Cody and the guys on Discord, they come through my headset, and I'm speaking through the mic there. But the other sounds come through my external speakers. It's all separated. Cody, I'm going to start my pushback now as well.
Sure.
Starting pushback, and you may start engines.
So left that and start spooling up.
Guys, what's the ATC protocol with nobody in the tower?
So you monitor Unicom 122.8. Pushback's your discretion. No announcement required unless you're on an active taxiway. If you're pushing back onto an active taxiway, you make an announcement such as Las Vegas traffic, call sign, gate, whatever, terminal, whatever, pushing back to whatever taxiway, and then tail whatever direction your tail may be facing, south, north, whatever.
Okay, thank you.
And we basically just make self announcements all the way out.
I'll listen in.
Yeah, one thing that surprised me with this latest version of Xpilot is it doesn't echo in my ears. Yeah, it was terrible when I spoke on Unicom and I got this hell of a feedback. It wasn't nice. So it didn't do it earlier. I hope it still doesn't do it, that it wasn't just a fluke.
Operation complete. Set parking brake.
Brake set.
Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
6, and we have power on the bus.
Tow is disconnected and bypass bin has been removed. Hand signal on the left. We'll see you next time and have a safe flight.
Thank you. Move it, move it. Thank you. Las Vegas traffic southwest 18, taxi holding point runway 26 right via Charlie.
That was Discord.
And Las Vegas traffic, Frontier flight 2086 is clear, runway 1 right.
I'm on, not on push to talk on Discord, let me go there quickly. That was supposed to be on Unicom as well, because I definitely pressed that button.
Weird.
Did you not hear me on Unicorn? Did you not hear me on Unicorn?
Yes.
Yes, you did, or yes, you didn't?
Yes, I heard.
Okay, cool.
On Unicom? Because I didn't hear him on Unicom.
On Unicom, yes, I did hear.
122.8.
Affirm.
I definitely pressed a button. I'll tell you when to listen
I
for me
couldn't
just now.
differentiate because it didn't sound like it was modulated. That's the only reason I question it, Nico.
Ah, yeah.
Las Vegas traffic, Spirit Wings 1522 is taxiing to hold point 1 right. Las Vegas traffic, Delta 5396 following traffic for 1 right, Las Vegas.
Must be. I don't know. That's weird.
Wait, I'll turn on to Romeo and I'll announce that. Hold on. Okay, listen now. Las Vegas traffic, Southwest 810 will be doing a intersection departure from Romeo from 4 runway 26 right, Southwest 810. And now did you hear? Hello.
I did.
My Swift crashed. That's my problem.
Oh. Dun, dun, dun. I almost missed Romeo there. Well, Romeo is a taxiway, so it's Alpha 2 intersection. Beg your pardon, sir. Ooh. Okay. Right, let's set up weather and terrain, lights. Right, our story is correct. We've got a green light.
Have a good flight.
And we do have flaps 5. Okay, RTO is right, nothing else is the matter.
Las Vegas traffic, Spirit Wings 1522, approaching a hold short of 26 right. We'll wait for the Southwest to depart Las Vegas.
Las Vegas traffic, Southwest 810, taking off, runway 26 right, Southwest 810. That's awesome. Let's see if we can actually see this guy. Yeah, there we go, there we go. We have
Approaching
life.
26 right.
So is Spirit Wings going off the 8s?
Sorry, say again, what do you mean?
On
Is that
runway
Spirit Wing
26
going off the
right.
8s? Then?
I don't know what you mean with 8, sorry, you lost me. Maybe
Runway, the
No,
runways.
Spirit Wing is right behind me. Yeah, we're taking 26 right, this one that's behind me.
Las Vegas traffic, Spirit Wings 572 behind the Frontier 320. We're taxiing them 1 right for takeoff.
My little pocket rocket, come little man.
E1, rotate. Positive, right?
Let's have a look at these guys behind us.
Las Vegas traffic, Spearwing 1522, crossing 26 right and 26 left.
There's a whole host of guys traveling towards 01 right, eh?
Las Vegas traffic, Southwest 1667, lining up and holding on 26 right. And Las Vegas traffic, we're going to be pulling up to the hold short mark for 26 right, Las Vegas.
Man, some of these guys don't balance their mics. Damn it, some of them really hurt your ears.
Las Vegas traffic, Spearway 1522 is clear, 26 right and left.
My thoughts were that X-Swift is not very clever when it comes to trying to balance your mic. It's still
Las Vegas traffic,
just
Spearway
there,
1522 is lining up one right, I'm going to hold for the southwest.
That's possible, McDrying. I haven't used Swift since last weekend.
Las
I
Vegas
must give it
traffic,
a bash
speedbird
again.
65, taxiing to runway
I bet
26
you
right
that
via
they're not
Golf and
X-Swift,
Charlie.
X-Pilot.
Las Vegas traffic, Delta 5396, crossing 26 right at Delta.
Nice one, Paul. I heard you.
Thank you.
Las Vegas traffic, Frontier 20 Charlie is currently on Bravo, taxiing to one right.
Check out this thing climbs. This is why we call it the pocket.
Las Vegas traffic, Southwest 16,
Yeah, 6,000, 6.5.
runway 26 right.
6,900 foot
Via the boat chain departure.
to climb there. Wow. That's like a kick in the pants. And there's our traffic. Awesome. Yes, George. That sunken runway was actually in P3D, it wasn't explained, but I did fix it. It was just a clash between Orbix and the McAllen from Flight Tampa. I think it was Flight Tampa's version, so I just had to fix it. But in the interim, I actually killed my P3D completely. I messed with one of the Orbix airports, uninstalled it, reinstalled it. P3D is totally unusable. I'm gonna have to uninstall completely, start from scratch, because I just can't fix it. It's just broken. And the worst thing of it is I'm beta testing an island from one of the developers. I can't even do that now. I'm gonna have to uninstall the bloody thing.
Tails right.
Oops. Oops.
You need to roll fire services. Come on, come on.
Trust you, you can't have that.
Who hit their tail? I think one of the casinos just needed construction crew. Las Vegas traffic, Spearway 1522 departing one right, boat J. Las Vegas traffic, Delta 5396 lining up one right and rip for that southwest guy. That must be a scenery discrepancy because my departure looked fine from here. Las Vegas traffic. Las Vegas traffic, Spirit Wing, passenger queue, holding charter one right behind the Delta, 320, will be off for a few minutes for departure.
Hey, other George, and hello, Joe J. I'm flying the 700 now. Zibo updated this and the 900 as well, so I thought it's time for another flight, so let's do it.
ILS 1 left.
George, I don't. I requested the information, but I am respectfully ignored at this point in time, and I have not gone back and asked the guys again. I'm also waiting for this. What I do is I just use the default profiles, and I just close my eyes for any discrepancies. You know, I just ignore it basically. As long as the aircraft flies and I don't run out of fuel or something. Unfortunately, that's the best we can do. I can show you what I use. Maybe that'll help. Let's see if I can actually do that and take screenshots or something.
Yeah, they were talking about my takeoff.
Oh, okay. But I think you're right. It must be a scenery discrepancy. There you go, George. Take some screenshots. Oh, shit! Now I click on it. Sorry about that. There you go. Click on the explain. Yeah. So if you just want to take screenshots of that, that's what I'm currently using. I fiddled a little bit with it, but it's not perfect. Joe J, currently I'm flying for Southwest. Southwest, according to my understanding, flies anywhere from 20 up to 40. And I actually chose 40 for this flight. Because I'm kind of tired. It's almost midnight here, so I don't want to spend the whole night flying and not sleeping. So I just pushed it a little bit. The CI that you see on the screen, that's the default one. I just always use 20 because that's what my carrier that I used to work for used. But like I say, Southwest uses up to 40. That's what my understanding is from speaking to the other guys, so I chose 40 for this flight. And this is the one for the 900. The one for the 800 is spot on. It cannot be more perfect. Twixter gave me the information to use, and I then went and did the test flying and worked on the rest of the settings. So that's perfect according to what I have. Helps. George, look in the notes below the video. You will find the original link. You need to get it from Audio Bird's Google Drive, the original 900, and then what you do is you go to the Zibo Google Drive as usual, and you will find a new folder called Ultimate. Inside of Ultimate there is or the fixes are there. Let me show you. Let me actually show you. I had it on screen earlier as well in the beginning of this video, so let me just quickly go there. I'll show you quickly. Display capture again. Right, so this is the Zibo mod. Alright, so that is the ultimate folder that I'm talking about. So if you go in there, these are the fixes. Please take note of the sizes. These are only fixes. This is not the full 900. You need to go and follow the link below this video to get to Audio Bird's Google Drive, download the full package of the 900, and then from then on you patch it with these fixes that Zibo is now releasing. Alright, and in terms of the 700, that is your 700 full package. That one over there. You guys must always remember, if there's any important links that I talk about or use in my videos, it's always in the notes below the video. So always just go have a look there, follow those links, and you know, works. Nautical miles, so we might as well start prepping. Don't want to waste time again. George, I actually asked somebody who knows the origin of it, and the answer at this point in time is we don't know. I don't know. If Zibo knows himself, he's not sharing the information, but I don't know. I just don't know. Joj, not me personally. There is a whole forum about those things and all the drivers that you will need to get it actually working in Explain and with the Zibo on the org. So you must just go to explain.org or search Google for it. I think they call it X SciTech panels, so Google that and then you need to speak to those guys. What? 617. Alright, okay, this is an RNAV, and we definitely got to do the break 3 RNAV approach. Yeah, George. Vendor authorities approve the modifications. Yeah. George, other George. How was it? Did you like it? I'm sure, and very little passengers. Sure. Okay. I like heavy takeoffs. I don't like it when this aircraft is empty and flies like a bit special. I want to feel weight. I want to feel that I have to move the yoke to get it to do something. Ah. There we go. Right, so DD is in 57 nautical miles. I've basically set up everything I need to do. Oh my goodness, I never switch these lights off. Oh, and I never let the passengers go to the toilet. Guys, quickly run. Why do you say it does it less than perfectly? I don't have issues with holding. I did the hold today, yesterday, perfectly. Oh, come on. No, man. Go away. Okay. Extend your legs, make it 2-minute legs or something, and then obviously what you need to do is come down. I mean, even if you come down to 185 knots, it's acceptable to do a hold like that. But if you come in at 250 plus knots, yeah, it won't hold. It's not supposed to work. So I don't know what your speed was, but at the 100 knot tailwind, I would have probably gone in at about 180 knots into that hold. If even, probably. Yeah. That's because you have to slow down and you have to increase. I mean, a 1-minute hold is crazy with a big bird like this. You go for a 2-minute hold, just extend it a bit. Yeah, well, that's a bit harsh on this big bird, George. I love the replies the guys give on Facebook because of the 700 and 900 that was released. It's so cool. George. Cheese on the flight. No man, I don't know. Let's go look in the galley. Let's see what is there. Cabin, cabin front. There might be a Coke. Yeah, there's a Coke and I don't know, some other beer. Heineken. Pick one. Oh, there's some more stuff at the top there. Pick. Have a go. Autocorrect is fantastic, I tell you what. It's crazy. Well, I hope these guys had enough time in the toilet because I'm going to put on the seatbelt signs very soon. This is a reasonably short flight, eh? Oh, you can have the whole can, George. Enjoy. Can you imagine? We've got 3 Georges in one chat. Are you guys all right here on Discord? You're so quiet.
Yeah, we're here. Yeah, I'm here. Sorry, I'm configuring this.
No worries, I'm just checking.
Yeah, I'm still alive. For now, at least.
Yeah, we'll see after that landing.
And I'm trying very hard not to make a fool of myself in a while.
Oh, you're
Yeah.
okay. You're okay. Where's McTrying? Did he leave? I didn't hear him say so.
Yeah, he left.
Oh, he's gone to AFK. He probably went to make some coffee or something. Or he fell asleep. George Jr., I'll try and remember that.
No, I'm still watching the stream. The Discord app
Yeah.
auto disconnected me for some
Yeah.
reason.
If there's no action on your mic for 5 minutes, it's a default thing. Which in AFK.
Weird.
In the days of TeamSpeak, we had a couple of guys who would really annoy us. They would come into the TeamSpeak room and sit there, not say a word, and then they would basically spy on us and then go tattletale. And that was highly annoying. So I actually
just
appreciate
said I
this.
wasn't going to be disruptive this stream.
No worries. I'm too dumb for that George W.O. I have absolutely no idea how to change it. I'm using the Vivid preset and that's good enough for me. I take it as it comes. And thank you, I'll try my best to have a good landing. So I see, Cody, I see this is an RNP approach that we're trying to do now, or at least I am.
Are you on the GPS Yankee?
RNF RNP Z, runway 27.
Oh. Interesting.
Thank you,
Yeah, I
George.
thought you were gonna pick up the Yankee. It's got the wash channel.
I did not even look at that. Thank you for telling me now. No, I'll do this one. No, I don't mind. We'll do Ian on this one.
Yeah, I see that though. That's pretty interesting.
5, 3.5, sorry, I almost said it wrong. It's got a 3.5 degree slope there. I know, those buildings and that little hill there, like that.
So far, so good.
Yes, sir, I agree.
TRIXI.
Ah, I see you're trying to do the opposite.
Yeah, but it doesn't look like it's working because immediately it should have given the execute button, and also it doesn't want to take the next waypoint, so not sure what's up. Hang on, let's do this.
Altimeter setting.
R5. Yeah, but it changes it automatically.
Go into the legs page and create another waypoint in front of Trixie, and then see if it'll do it afterwards.
It might be locked because of the restrictions. Let's take Esker.
Yeah, it might be.
H S K. Alright, is that how you spell it? Just double check. HSKER.
I was thinking if you create a fix of Trixie -10.
I don't know.
Or -5.
Yeah, you know what? We're so close to landing. I'm trying. I'm not sure if it's got to do with the fact that we're already descending or what it's. I don't know. I'll have to investigate. I'm not going to play too much with it. I was just thinking while I'm sitting here. But we've got 40 nautical miles to go for the descent. We'll try it next time. I think when we've got a longer flight.
Mind you, you've already hit Trixie.
Yeah, I've hit it now. So it might be that we were too close. I don't know. But then I checked or I tried to use the next waypoint. I don't know. It's supposed to, once you put
We'll
in,
do it during the cruise if you do your
yes,
900 flight.
yeah. Well, it's not going to be tonight. It'll probably be tomorrow or next week. I have 7 or 8 computer systems that I need to upgrade tomorrow. So I'm going to be busy. If I get a chance to fly, I'll try. You'll have to listen on the stream now. I forgot to press the button. I'll try and see what I can do tomorrow, but I've got a lot of work tomorrow. Just loving this author, man. Come, my friend, let's start breaking. close. We're getting close. Speed brake armed. Auto brake is on. Fantastic. Getting very close. Yeah, I'm getting close now. I'm over the mountain range here. I've got the city and the sea in front of me. I'm about, I would say, 12 odd miles away from the final approach fix.
SoCal approach is online.
Oh shit. Sorry. George, run, walk, do it, whatever you do, do it safely and enjoy. Let me get this thing. 124.5. SoCal approach southwest 810 inbound on runway 27 San Diego. We are on the RNP approach already.
Southwest 810, SoCal approach, good day. Wind 180 at 8, runway 27, clear to land.
Runway 27 clear to land, southwest 810. Wow, awesome. That was awesome.
Yeah, that works.
Thousand to go.
It kind of bothers me that I don't have a city here. I'm used to having much more buildings than this. Maybe they're gonna pop up as I get closer, or there's a scenery problem. Oh, they start popping one after another. There we go. Oops, yeah, but I forgot to go onto approach. To press the approach button for the in approach. I'm sitting here looking for the freaking buildings. Right.
Thousand feet, stabilized, missing approach altitude set.
SoCal approach, bird wings, 572, we're descending onto bird wing. Try to contact us, sorry about that, we were taking a quick lunch break. Spirit wings at 572, SoCal approach, good day. I haven't tried to contact you, so spoke at end, please.
Approaching minimum.
Approaching 27.
Minimums 400.
This is a fine line
300.
between a building and staying on this glide path.
200.
Oh, and then you've got these silly wires as well. Oh my soul. Electrical wires are in the best
Briefing
place.
at 572, circle approach deck.
$100. 50.
Spirit wings 1522, descend 185,000.
10.
Spirit wings 1522 near approach, descend your 10 o'clock 15 miles, that's right when you're orbit inside. Spirit wings 1522 clear for the first test visual approach runway 15. Spirit wings at 572, radar contact 9 miles southwest of Palmdale VR. Continue descent via the Journey 5 arrival at Weber, cleared Erna Yankee runway 8 approach. Southwest 1667, wind 1808, runway 27, clear to land.
Runway 27, clear land, southwest 1667.
Southwest 810, welcome to Limberville, taxi to the ramp via Bravo, have a nice day, see you.
Taxi to the ramp via Bravo, and thank you for your ATC, sir. Good day, Southwest 810. Well, can't really go too far on Bravo. We couldn't just come in here and take the first parking and get it over with. Why not? Brakes on.
Briefings 1522, wind 190 S7, runway 15, clear to land.
How far are you, Cody?
Short final.
Gotcha. I've only got a... Oh, there you appear. I only had a call sign. Looks funny, looks like you went through the buildings.
Yeah, that was a pretty shallow approach, and I was following that fake glide slope. I don't understand.
Question, did you hit the top of the approach
Southwest
very low?
1667, welcome to Limberville, the taxi to the ramp via Bravo, have a nice day, see you.
ATC's talking, hold on.
To the ramp via Bravo, southwest 1660.
Try again, McTrying.
I was talking to the other aircraft.
Cody.
Did he approach the top of the descent very low?
I think you're talking about Paul, right? I'm trying.
Neil, have a look here quickly. This is the 700, so if you go to the question mark, you can check it. It's on Zibo version
Are you talking about me or Paul?
3.37.6.
Am I trying?
So I'm just blocking them out. Okay, so the 700 and 900, and that was the reason for the stream. Basically, in the beginning of the stream, I quickly showed the guys how to get it and all. The links are in the notes below this video, and then you just have to watch the beginning again. So they are all three now, 700, 800, and 900, exactly in the same place. The same bells and whistles, same system, same everything. Zibo outdid himself. I sent him a very nice note. I spoke to him briefly today, and yeah, well, you know, when it became clear it was going to be launched, and then I just sent him a thank you note later on because he really outdid himself this time. Yeah, I'm going to disconnect from WhatsApp quickly. Cody, I'm disconnecting from WhatsApp. I just want to watch a replay. Oh, not far, just over the hill.
Thousand feet, stable.
Yeah, when you see the stream freezes for that split second, it's just when I take the screenshot, guys. As a matter of interest. Neil, while I'm taking my screenshots here, the 700 is in exactly the same folder in the Google Drive as the 800, so just read carefully. It says 737 700 new. That's the full package. That's all you need. You just install it as a separate aircraft and you'll have the 700. And then you'll see there's a folder called Ultimate. The 900U updates are all in there, but to get the 900 up to par, you need to go to the Threshold forum, follow that link. In actual fact, you don't need to go to the Threshold forum, just follow my Google Drive link. It takes you to the AudioBird Google Drive. You download the 900 full package, and then you go back to the Zibo Drive, the Ultimate folder, and get the latest fix. It updates exactly the same as the normal Zibo now, so then you'll be on the same level with the 900 as well.
Thousand feet, stable.
Hey, Steel. What's wrong, Cody? Maybe a noob. SoCal. Excellent, Steel. That's good news. I hope you're enjoying it. These buildings took a long time before they populated. Actually, pretty good for the frame rates. Man, you come in low over all of these apartment buildings or whatever they are. Don't. We were all there once. You just bite the bullet and go through. Awesome, awesome. Man, I went ski here, but still, no, I mean, I wasn't planning on doing another flight. And then I spoke to Zibo and I looked at all these updates and all, and I thought, you know what, I need to fly the 700 again, and then I might as well tell everybody about it and how to get it. Yeah, it was awesome. Yeah, yeah. I lost my concentration a bit there. I'm thinking about 10 million things. Guys are contacting me on every imaginable platform. Sorry, now I forget to press the button to talk to you, McTrying. I lost my concentration a bit. Guys are contacting me on every believable platform, social media wise. It's crazy about this 700 and 900 update now. So I'm a bit distracted. Yeah, Zibo's gone offline. He's not even available anymore. So I think he's had enough. I mean, the sheer effort that he has put in to get the two other aircraft on exactly the same standard now as the 800 is tremendous. It must have taken a lot out of him. Neil, in a certain way, I basically am. I mean, I do interface between the guys. You know, it's what I do. I've been doing it for a long time. I've been doing the support for a long time. Zibo doesn't. Thank you. Thank you, Cody. Zibo doesn't have social media presence unless he's got a false name that he's using or something. But he told me he doesn't go on social media. So somebody's got to talk. Somebody's got to explain and do things. I love how Twixter has embraced the Zibo community and also the Zibo pilots group. You know, and that he's involved there. On the pilots group, we've got two more guys from the team as well. So the majority of the team sits there, and it's okay. They all have their part to play. And I do what I can. Yeah, that was actually a lovely flight. I really enjoyed this. But my mind is fried. And if I look at the amount of messages I'm getting right now and everybody talking, ay, 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 I don't complain. That's not what I mean. It's just my mind is fried. I think I need rest. Cody, McTrying, Paul, I'm going to say good night slowly but surely. Yeah, same with you guys. We'll talk tomorrow. I'm sure. I'm gonna try, even though I've got all the work to do tomorrow and the deadline is Monday. I mean, it's crazy. I'll try see if I can maybe do another stream. Maybe do the 900. I would love to do the 900 tomorrow for you, McTrying. So we'll see. I'm just gonna quickly answer one or two more questions, guys. If you've got more questions, throw them now, and then we'll work through them, and then I'll end the stream. Yeah, excellent. Okay. Good, good. Guys, I'm going to disconnect from Discord now and then I'll just quickly end with the guys on the stream, answer their questions. And like I said, I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye bye for now. Okay. Well, still, I'm glad you did. And I also noticed you did put a post or so there. You did mention something I saw briefly on the community group. So I'm glad you found that. Neil, the updater already contains facilities for the 700 and the 900. You can actually, let me start it up quickly. I presume, let me start before I do anything. Let me start this. Me and Matthias have worked very closely together on this updater. He's obviously the mastermind. He creates it. I do beta testing for him, and I give him some advice. And we do tests together lots of times and so on. He's a great guy. I've grown to like him quite a bit. Over a period now that we've worked together on this updater thing. There is a facility you can use it in the previous dispensation. As of today, the whole update process has changed. All right. So in the past, what you would have done is you would have downloaded the 700 and the 900 zip files, and you would have used the updater to then basically put it in place, so to speak. All right. I spoke to Matthias earlier briefly, and he's going to have to adapt the updater to make use of the new way, this whole new dispensation of getting the updates, because um, he needs to check with Zibo. Number one that he said to me is this going to be an ongoing thing now? Because then he needs to change the code, and he needs to set the updater up to now also read the different folders and file formats in terms of their names, so that it can determine whether it is an update or not, and how to handle it and produce it, to download it and to extract it and put it in an installation format so that we can use it. So there's going to have to be a bit of a meeting between him and Zibo. They're going to have to decide on how they do it, and then I presume, just based upon history, that the code will change in the updater, and it will just be another um, you know a version. But let me quickly run the updater. Let me show you just what I mean. Let me get it onto the screen. Uh, where did I see it? Sorry, I am a little bit tired now, so just please also bear with me if I don't get it immediately. It was somewhere in here. Settings, links. Where the hell did I see it? There you go. You click on those little arrows, and then you select the 700 or the 900 or the 800. So that has already been there. But like I said, that was a facility that was created according to the old way of updating things. So you would have downloaded the actual file, switched the updater to go into the different aircraft mode, and then basically utilize it. But this whole facility is going to have to be rewritten for it to be used. If Zibo continues the updates like he's doing now, where it comes from the same um, Google Drive, and when they decide on the permanent location, because currently now the 700 and 800 are in the same folder. In my mind, I would think that you would need to have a folder specifically for the 700 and a folder specifically for 800 and one specifically for 900. So these are the things that Zibo and Matthias will have to decide and then change the code. So sorry, I know I'm babbling, but I'm really tired. Apologies for that. All right, any other questions? Right, guys, then I'm going to bid you farewell. Thank you very, very much for sticking it out with me and joining me. It's nice to see a couple of guys on stream. For me, it's just past midnight, so have a great rest of your Saturday, and we'll talk tomorrow, hopefully. Bye-bye.